Hey all, it is the 29th of November, possibly wherever you're at. And this is the support ops sync. So just the first thing to kind of be aware of, I've made an issue about our plan to deprecate the needs org process as a whole, the whole ticket association stuff at the start of fiscal year 23. You can read the issue to get more details, but the shorthand is if they're not associated, they're just going to get a rejection and be told this is the process to follow to get associated properly. It'll remove a lot of work from support, a lot of ambiguity, and reduce a lot of questions that we get in the support ops channel. The other thing that I created before I went on vacation and then just vanished after I did it was I created our system criticality page. This is basically a page kind of matching what engineering is doing for their system criticality, but it's defining the data scope, meaning it has safe data, it may have safe, it has non-public, non-safe data, and then it's public, non-safe data. And then the criticality tier, and then who is maintaining it. The criticality tiers I inherited directly from engineering, mission critical, business operational, administrative, and kind of look through to see where we got all that information from. But essentially what this kind of means for us moving forward is anything with red or safe data should be ops maintained. It shouldn't be maintained by support or other, unless it's just not our system. And if it wasn't our system, it wouldn't be on this page anyway. So I'm sure you can notice looking at this, there are a couple areas that are using red safe data and they need to be moved. So that's something in the future we're going to be working towards. I have exclamation points showing things that are just not maintained by anyone. The two that came across there was support uploader and GitLab RB sanitizer. I'm shocked the RB sanitizer is still in use. I wrote that like 4 years ago when I was in SE, but hey, whatever. But those are things we obviously need to fix, especially uploader, which is red level, like, safe data maintained by no one. That's not good. That's actually a pretty bad problem. So be on the lookout for us resolving that. But obviously, as we go, we want to make sure we add new things to this and keep them updated and ensure we are kind of aligning with the logic of red data scoped data should be managed by maintained by the operations team, and anything that is yellow should be maintained by either the operations or the support team. So yeah, this will kind of be our look at a glance of what we're going to be using this stuff for. Obviously, there are some spots we can see there that need to be fixed. So that is something those are issues we're going to be creating to fix that. What the fix looks like, don't know right now. That'll kind of be determined by the issue and what we want to do for that. But any general questions about the criticality stuff? I know that's like brand new and can be confusing.
It goes into effect next fiscal year or like immediately?
It's in effect immediately.
Okay.
It always was in effect. We just didn't define it. It is now defined on a web on the handbook page.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you notice stuff missing from there, feel free to create an MR and add it in there. If you're not sure what data scope or who's maintaining it or any of that fun stuff, feel free to hit me up. I will help you figure all that out. Cool. So it's not really a whole lot of other updates. We're approaching the holidays. Our code freeze starts in December. That's basically where we will not be making any major changes to the system in that time period. So obviously the needs org stuff, that's fiscal year 23, because we're not doing that in December. Too many people on holiday, too hard to communicate changes. No one likes going on vacation and coming back and just everything's different. So we don't do that for December. But we do for the other months because we are slightly evil. But no, it's mostly just too many people on vacation, too many people on holidays. It is very difficult to communicate changes while everyone is out on various days. Things get missed. And major changes that impact workflow are things you don't want to miss. So we don't make any major changes during December. That's something we've done since the beginning of the operations team's founding, and we will continue doing it until it's no longer something we want to do. Cool. And I posted in Slack some pictures from my vacation. Not a lot because I'm not a picture person, but I had several people ask. I did complete the Pokedex. It is done. 10 days is how much it took me exactly to get it completely done. So kudos to the Pokemon Company. The last game took me 5.
I guess that's good. They made it a little more challenging.
They gated some things post game, so I had to beat both games to complete the Pokedex. Cool. I've got upcoming PTO listed there. I'm not going to read it out for the sake of privacy and all that fun stuff. If you haven't, make sure you put in your PTO stuff and PTO by routes for the holidays, mostly just so I can see if there are huge coverage problems. Generally speaking, we don't need somebody working every single day necessarily, but we don't want the entire team to all be out for a week. Bad things could happen there. Cool. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns, things you want to talk about?
Nope.
Cool. Well, then I will let y'all have however much time that is, 22 minutes back of your day. Thank you all for coming, and I will see y'all in the queues.
Bye.